If you remember back in August, we had our $10,000 summer home makeover. And what you could do is you could pick your own prize. You could choose from siding, a bathroom makeover, seamless gutters, or replacement windows. Well, I'm here with our grand prize winner, Stacy Kuhn. Stacy, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
You chose windows.
I did.
Tell me why.
Well, this home was built in 1957, and these are original equipment windows, so we decided to have those replaced. They certainly were in need. Very drafty, leaky, we had condensation issues. I was replacing some windows anyway, so I decided we might as well do the rest of them. I was fortunate enough to win that contest, and it just made it happen a little bit faster, that's all.
So you had already started some of the work on the windows already?
Absolutely.
Right? So this was something you were moving through the house, doing
Sure.
a little bit at a time?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad we could help out with the project, and I know this is going to make a huge difference. We're doing something a little bit different here. As you know, our specialty is replacement windows, and this is our New York Sash brand window. But you've decided to go kind of a step further and install them in what's called the rough opening, or right back to the studs.
Sure.
So we've eliminated that whole frame. Now, that was something that you were having problems with before, having that old frame. Is that where a lot of the drafts were coming from?
I suspect it was, and because of the age of the home, we decided that might be the best way to go as far as a new construction window. And it was, I was glad to see that that product was available through your company. I was very pleased.
Let me tell you a little bit about the new construction window that we offer at New York Sash. Some of the benefits and the features that come along with this window, it's a lot different from a replacement unit. Probably the biggest difference that you're going to notice right off the bat is it comes with what's known as a nailing fin or a nailing flange, and that'll run around the perimeter of the window. What that does is it allows you to go back to the rough opening, or back to the studs, some people might say. Back in the kitchen, you saw that we pulled out that whole window, and the only thing left is a great big 2x6 opening. Your walls could be 2x4, 2x6, 2x8, and this window is going to go right into that framework, giving you the most window that you can get. These flanges is what's going to secure the window to the exterior of the home. Now, all these windows here, this is a 3-light casement unit, New York Sash 3-light casement. And each window is actually an independent window that's been mulled together. And when I say mulled, I mean they're fastened to one another. There's a piece of structural aluminum that runs the entire distance, and then there's another piece here on top. And what they do is they caulk it, seal it, and then they put another piece of aluminum on top. There's flashing in here, so there's no chance of moisture getting down in between the units. So this window will be taken up and put right into that rough opening in the back. It'll be sealed around the perimeter. The next step is to finish it. Now, with the new construction windows, they all come in with a built-in J-channel, and as you can see, it goes right around the perimeter. The entire perimeter of the window has a built-in J-channel. With a siding project, if you're putting new vinyl siding on your home, sometimes we'll have to applicate that J-channel as an additional accessory. But with a new construction window, it's actually built right into the window. It'll give you a much cleaner and a much nicer finish when the project's done. Well, out in the back of the home, what we're going to do is something that's, this looks a lot different. You used to have windows back here before, right?
Yeah, this original opening was an 8-foot casement picture window opening. And then I decided that after I had the deck installed a couple years ago, it'd be much more convenient to have a patio door to access this part of the backyard. So we closed in that section of the 8-foot window, the original rough opening, and opened up the bottom portion of it so we could install the new 6-foot patio door.
Wow, this is going to make a big difference. I mean, before, what'd you do, climb out of the windows to get onto the deck?
No, unfortunately, we went through the garage and came up the steps.
All right, so this is going to be much more convenient. Your dining room's going to be here. You'll be able to see out in the backyard. I mean, it really will, it'll transform this whole part of the house, really.
I agree. I can't wait to have it installed, for sure.
As far as energy efficiency, this is really going to make a huge difference here in the back of the house. You're not only going to be able to see the backyard, get onto the deck relatively conveniently, instead of the old way going around through the garage, but it's going to give you that energy efficiency that you're looking for. It'll be just like having a wall there, but now it's all made of glass.
This patio door will certainly make this space much more functional and more convenient than the previous window setup. We can get from the interior space to our deck much more easily.
It's going to be enjoyable, cup of coffee, looking out in the backyard through that new patio door. And I'll tell you, if anyone else has questions or concerns about their windows, whether it's new construction windows or vinyl replacement windows, New York Sash has our own brand that's specifically manufactured for this upstate New York weather. It's starting to get cold, so if you have any questions or concerns, please give us a call at 624-7344, and we'll be glad to send out one of our representatives to give you an idea of what that might entail.